It's a happy atmosphere, and I was just trying to tease Bola and Destiny. Bola Agbaje is a lady that has done Nigeria proud, and I keep saying it, we're very proud of you. We're proud of all Nigerians that are bringing positive vibes to Nigeria. When they mention your name in the UK, they think about positivity. It's not like when they mention my name and they think, that guy is always bashing Nigerian government. You know, so this second part, we just want you to tell us, and Destiny, it's good to have you here.
Thank you.
Relax, don't worry, it's not going to be as...
It's my first time, so I'm really excited.
No, don't worry, it's not going to be as... It's not going to be a firestorm like the first time.
Okay.
So, Bola, tell us about Gone Too Far.
Gone Too Far is originally a play that I adapted into a screenplay. It's about two brothers, Yemi and Ikudaisi. Ikudaisi comes over from Nigeria to come and live with his brother Yemi, and their mum sends them out to go and get some okra and Peckham, and they get up to loads of stuff along the way getting the okra. It's a kind of coming of age story for Yemi, because he has to accept having a brother who's just come over from Nigeria, as well as accept who he is, which is that, you know, he's British, Nigerian, and understands that he's chasing after the wrong girl, basically.
So basically, I've noticed one thing, I've followed your work. It's all about identity and crisis, crisis, really.
Completely, yeah.
And Destiny, working with Bola, you're a director. What role do you play, really, in the whole project?
In the whole project, basically, I came on board when the script was pretty much almost there, pretty much there. Yeah. But I saw the play, so I loved the play. I saw the play 2 years earlier, and so I was really excited to get offered the script. And then I met Bola, and then we clicked pretty much immediately. And so my role from that moment was to, because we were in development for like 2.5 years. 2.5. It does take that long. It does take that long to get the film made. So from that, in that time, Bola and I were kind of like working together. We were just, it was just development. So we're kind of working together and to sort of mold the script into the film that we could make. Because my role is to tell a story visually. Visually,
okay. And it's come out with Gone Too Far, the movie, right?
Yeah.
So Bola, tell us, in the UK, we hear your name and a few names about Nigerian producers, writers. Can you, for the benefit of our viewers in Nigeria, those on Twitter now, what about those other names, apart from Shirtele, Jofo? There should be some Nigerians there, out there.
There's loads of Nigerians in the industry.
Can you give us like 4 or 5
Well,
names?
I mean, in our film, Tosin Cole, one of the actors who plays Razor, he's Nigerian. Adelaya Adedayo, she's in a TV series called Some Girls. She's Nigerian. There's loads of Nigerian actors in the UK who are doing amazing stuff, like Jimmy Akinbola, Chucky Venn. I could go on, the list goes on. And I don't want to offend anybody who I haven't mentioned.
So we've got quite a number of Nigerians who are doing pretty well in the theatre and arts. But how come in the mainstream media we never hear them talk about not just Nigerians, people of color, ethnic minority people, achievers? We don't get them. We open the Sun newspaper, Daily Mirror.
I don't think anyone wants to be in the Sun newspaper in that type of sense. But it's a tabloid.
Exactly. But the thing about the mainstream media is that at the end of the day, we are defined as a minority, and the majority is white, white English, white British, whatever you want to call it. And so we are out there doing what we want to do. You know, England is becoming so mixed. London is one of the most cosmopolitan cities on the globe. But I think the powers that be, or the people who tend to be in charge of commissioning and stuff like that on our channels, tend to go with what they're comfortable with, tend to go with narratives that they understand. So, which is why, and not all are like that, but most, well, basically turn on your TV and it's
that's
there.
what you see. But in all fairness, Bola, you've got a fair share of exposure. I mean, I read, the first time I heard about you was in the Guardian newspaper. I mean, you were put right side by side as top achievers, up-and-coming writers. I think that was the first time I read about you. So there's quite a bit of the media that are actually trying to promote your work, the work people of your background. Now, if I'm a Nigerian or an African migrant in the UK, and I want to do what you do, what are those things I should watch out for? How can I get to the level in which you are now?
Well, I mean, there's loads of programs that's available for people who are starting out. So places like the Royal Court Theatre, where I started, I did the Young Writers program at the Royal Court Theatre. And they do loads of and when they say young writers, you don't necessarily have to be a particular
under
age.
16.
It's not under 16. So those are the type of schemes that you can go for. And also, I mean, the BFI, in terms of this film, the BFI, which is the British Film Institute, they were our biggest supporters because they're the people that funded our film. And so without them, we wouldn't have been able to make the film. And they do support young filmmakers, and they help out people who are who are not in the industry but getting a leg in the industry. So for myself, this is my first screenplay. So
okay, now, because our viewers will be wondering, what's K.O. talking about in terms of Gone Too Far? I think we've got a trailer there. If it's ready, our producer Tony is going to let our viewers just have an idea of what we're talking about. This is a young Nigerian, and she's doing quite a lot to promote our country in a positive light. Gone Too Far, and then when we come back, we'll take your phone calls. Don't go away, you're still with Ben TV. Don't worry, it's not politics with Tiata, it's still politics with K.O.
Do I look like the Queen of England? You need to be happy that your brother is coming. You have to buy new shoes. Show Yemi how to get a girlfriend. He doesn't know how to talk to girls.
Sexy lady.
Who's this?
My name is Ikudasi, or you can call me Dicey, baby.
Move, man. We don't speak to people who can't talk English. Do you know him?
No.
Sometimes Armani.
Sometimes what?
A little bit of respect.
He could be called Kunta Kente for all I care. You alright?
Yeah, you good?
You got some nice legs.
Yo, Yemi, stay away from my girl, bro.
If you want more of that, you've got to show me what you're willing to do for me.
You don't even like him.
Hey, what's your problem?
I liked him.
You're ashamed of your name, ashamed of where you're from. Leave me alone. Ow!
I was actually reading your tweet there. I hate people seeing me with these glasses on. It makes me look like I'm like 50 when I'm actually 26. You know, but I've got a tweet message saying, K.O., please, we're trying to get into your program. We've been phoning and we can't get through. Trust me, he's been very busy. And that's Neji at Dipenteze on Twitter.
Before. Hello.
You know? So yeah, don't worry, just keep trying. It's a hot show. It's the people's show. So just keep trying. You'll get lucky. And that's a clip there from Gone Too Far. So Bola, back to you now. With Gone Too Far, how will you get it to the Nigerian audience?
Well, it's the Nigerian audience here.
Back home in Nigeria.
Back home in Nigeria, we're working on that. So
we're trying
to go over with the film.
Okay.
But for Nigerians here and for everyone here who would like to see the film, it's out in the cinemas on the 10th of October. And it's going to be in selected cinemas around the country, depending on where you live. But Cineworld, Odeon, Picture House,
Peckham. And can I just quickly say as well, it's very important that because for niche films or small films and stuff like that, that you get like quite a short run. You know, it's like a week. 2 weeks if you're really
we're going to be on
So,
Odeon.
but everybody has to go like October 10th. It's about getting the
So guys, the way we supported Chimamanda Adichie's Half of the Yellow Sun, we all stormed central London. Even I wonder why Chimamanda would take that film to the upper class area. Please, in London, we are working class. Nigerians here are not your multi-millionaires. So like they are doing, take it to Cineworld, Odeon, and places where people like me, earning under £5 per hour, can go and watch a good film. I've got Akin on the line. Good evening, Akin.
Yeah, good evening. Thank you.
How are you? Where are you calling from?
Pardon?
Where are you calling from, Akin?
Nothing.
All right, go ahead. You've got Bola here.
Yeah, I thought, sorry, the film hasn't come out to see or something like that.
Okay.
No, it's not. It's coming out on October 10th. So
Okay.
And it's a family show.
October 10th, and there's not, it's a family movie. You can bring the whole family. You can come and enjoy and laugh.
Okay.
So,
Hello.
All right, I can go ahead, yeah?
Yeah. Sorry, thank you for even being in Nigeria, you know, and you are proud of it.
Okay.
Well, I would advise you, if you are going to Nigeria, the structure in Nigeria is not the same structure in this country.
Yeah,
so please prepare very well.
Okay.
Your aim is to promote Nigerian culture and make Nigerians feel that yes, they should be proud of themselves. It may not be what you aim for, you will get in that country. If that structure there is a corrupt culture.
Okay, Akin, we're trying to be all positive. Thanks, but that's a good one.
But Akin, you know, every government is corrupt. It's not just Nigerian government that's corrupt. There's corruption everywhere. Yeah. But thank you for your concern.
Okay, so Akin, thanks for that. You know, he's gone out of his way to say, look, when you're going to Nigeria, don't be a Mugu or a Maga, whatever they call it, you know, you will need to. But actually, he took it on board that, what you're doing is good. You're trying to promote Nigeria. And we wanted to call in. Bola is still here. Destiny, they're both still here. They're not going anywhere. Now, you don't like talking about politics, but I know.
I didn't say
politics. I saw you, the first time I actually met you was I Bring Back the Girls campaign. Yeah. And you had a strikingly, because I keep looking, I say, yeah, I know that face now. So, we still don't have the girls back. How do you feel about that?
Well, I'm speechless. Like, I'm upset about it. I'm angry about it. I think for me, the Bring Back Our Girls thing, what angered me the most was, you know, bad things happen everywhere. It's not just Nigeria. You know, horrifying things are happening all over the globe. Yeah. I think what struck me with it was the sort of apathetic response by the Nigerian government. That shocked me. I'd never seen anything like that before. So I couldn't believe that, you know, I've still got pretty much all my family is still in Nigeria. It's just my parents here. So to know that, you know, they're affected by that government and something like this can happen and the government are not even going to address it, like even pretend to be concerned or pretend to be doing something about it. That's why I was at that march, because I was just disgusted by it. But, I mean, it took 3 weeks, but they did something.
Just hope something before.
Hopefully the girls will come back.
That's our prayer too. I've got Dalgary Bola. You should have this. Dalgary on Twitter. Dalgary says, "I am watching this movie." Oh, yes. You know, that's you've got someone there. I've got another caller on the line. Hello, good evening. Good evening. What's your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Ayo. I'm calling from Manchester.
All right, go ahead, Ayo.
Yeah, I mean, I've just seen the movie now. I mean, the short form, and it looks very interesting. Is it going to be showing in Manchester? Is it going to be showing in Manchester area? Because I have a lot of friends that are not happy to be Nigerian.
Okay.
If you ask them, they'll say they're from Nottingham or from, you know, so that kind of movie is very, very good. I think the only thing apart from that kind of movie, the music industry in Nigeria has actually helped a lot to make some Nigerians that are not practical Nigerians a bit more. And that kind of movie looks like a movie that can take people to that way. Acting why they're from Nigeria, to say they're from Nottingham or they're from London or from Newcastle, from someone else, when they're actually Nigerian.
Okay, thanks so much for that. You see, that's
you know what? It is showing in Manchester. I can't remember the name. I think it's like a couple of selected cinemas. Yeah. So if you go on the Verve website, vivaverve.com and press Gone Too Far, you'll see all the cinemas in which the film is playing. And I know for sure it's showing in Manchester and I think Birmingham as well. Bristol. Okay. So
And also, if you go on, we have a Facebook page. So if you go onto Gone Too Far Film Facebook page, all the information will be on there. Follow us on Twitter. We put all the information about all the cinemas on there as well. So we are trying to take it nationwide. So.
Yeah, great. And so that's Gone Too Far for you. So after Gone Too Far, because we're going to round up in a minute, after Gone Too Far, what next? What should we expect from you?
Part 2 of Gone Too Far, which is Gone to Africa.
What is it with African films that we must have?
It's not just African films, it's films in general.
There must always be a sequence. The bird will fly, and then they'll take the shot away, and then we get another shot coming in saying, yeah, it's arrived. Well, Bola Agbaje and Destiny Ekarago.
That's why you didn't want to say it.
That's why you didn't want to say it.
Ekarago. My wafi sister. Well, it's good to have both of you on the show. And it's actually good to end this show on a very pleasant note. I want to say to Nigerians, you know, we're all together. I disagree a lot with a lot of Nigerians. It's not personal. I hate corruption. You hate corruption. You want to go to London by taking Virgin Atlantic. I want to get to London by taking Toronto. I mean, we're all coming to London, but the fact is we all love our countries, irrespective of the differences. I would continue to say we need to borrow President Goodluck Jonathan a thinking cap if our country must move forward. Good night. Good to see you again. See you next Thursday. I remain Kayode Ogundamisi. And let me tell you, Ngozi Gale is not running anywhere. Toby is in Nigeria. Is going to be giving us hot report live and direct in the next 1 year. And interestingly, we're bringing a new lady who is going to be giving us shots, a lot of information from the street. Adeline will be giving us a very interesting clips every edition on this program. We are making progress. Thanks to Ben TV. It's your community show, Politics with KO. Good night. Tony, God bless you.
Good night.
Well, my name is Kayode Ogundamisi, and this is your program, Politics with KO.
Welcome to another wonderful edition of your favorite breakfast talk show, Princess of Arise, where we put the spotlight on people and organizations who want to arise and make a difference as agents of positive change.
Hi, welcome to Lifestyle with me, Pam Joseph, live at the Ben TV studio.
I've got lots of things to say, Mr. McIntosh. How are you doing, Squire?
Very well. How about yourself?
Well, don't I look well?
I can look her up now. Do you see what I mean? So this is brilliant about this book.
Joe Campbell of Global Sport in Colour. How are you doing, my man?